Okay, men, enough of this. We need to stand up. We may be down another player, but that's exactly what the enemy wants to bring us down.
Well, Spy, how about it? Still not feeling any sympathy in that careless heart of yours?
Scout, please, we're going to get him back.
Will we? Because I don't know about you, Spy, but you haven't said a single goddamn word to us about any of this. Pyro is gone and now Engineer is too. The entire time we've been here, you've been completely secretive. I get that you were meant to come alone, but those are his terms. We're following our terms. Now we've lost 2 of our teammates, and we still don't fucking know why we're here.
Scout, calm down, son.
Don't fucking touch me, soldier.
Scout, I understand you're frustrated, but remember what I said. Breen is trying to separate us to weaken us.
I don't fucking care anymore. Spy isn't saying shit, so I'm getting in there and getting them out myself.
Scout, wait, come back! This is all my fault. If I hadn't been so distracted, I would have been able to duel and wreck that stupid dueling headset.
If you are going by that logic, then you are not alone.
Right. I suppose both Scout and I were losing it.
We are limited on time, soldier. Scout is rushing into one of the most dangerous places known to mankind. We need to catch up to him and make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
All right, Spy, I'm with you. You got my back, too?
Yes. Now let's move.
I'm tired of being held back for too long. I'm gonna get you guys out and get us all home safely. I'm done waiting on Spy. Let's fucking do this.
Scout, believe in us. We gotta stick together, and no matter what happens, we're all getting home tonight safe and sound. Don't make any false moves, kiddo!
Scout, soldier, I've trusted in you for this long, so let's make every move count.
Administrator, the red team has entered the Citadel.
Very well. Let the climax begin.
He must have gone this way. Let's move it! This place is incredibly ominous and unsettling. Spy, just what exactly goes on here?
The Citadel in Breen's world is the base of his operations. Here, citizens transformed into horrifying stalkers are forced to work and perform various duties around the place. They are almost like slaves. The Combine also use this place to send troopers, weapons, creatures, vehicles, and all sorts of forces to conquer more ground on their Earth. But most of all, the Combine portal rests at the top near Breen's office. That portal utilizes dimension teleportation. With it, Breen can travel to any universe at any time.
So he set this all up here just to somehow get to you?
That's what it seems like. But something tells me Breen has another goal in mind. I'm not sure what it is, but I know that I have to stop it quickly.
You mean we have to stop it quickly?
You're right. Now where did that troublemaker go?
I hear him! He's this way! Come on!
Oh, come on! There's gotta be some elevator or something! I can't navigate in this place.
Scout, there you are! Are you okay?
Get the fuck away from me! I told you both I could do this by myself!
Scout, calm down, son. Spy knows this place better than anyone on our team. We gotta follow his lead from here.
But he doesn't care! He only came here because we forced him to! He felt obligated! If we had never paid attention to that message from Breen, Spy would have let Pyro go, and we wouldn't be able to save him. Spy is not being a team player, and I've had it with him.
Son, would you just listen for a quick minute?
Scout, it's true that you indeed forced me to come here, but that was when I was selfish. I realize now that you have just been trying to help. I understand your frustration at losing our teammates. Attacking you at the base was wrong. It felt good, believe me. But I know now that deep down, it was not the best course of action. If we are going to get our comrades back, we need to work together. Out of everyone here on this team, Scout, you have been the most determined to save Pyro. You are the most annoying, ignorant, and naive idiot I have ever met in my entire life. But we fought for many years together, and I would be damned if we all didn't go down fighting together as a team. I'm sorry, Scout. Now get up. We need to find Breen and put a stop to this. Suddenly I feel the need to rinse my mouth out.
Thanks, Spy. I really appreciate that. Now let's all get up there and rescue the others.
With us three combined, there's no way Breen will stop us.
Incorrect. Red Soldier, you will duel or you will die.
He knows we're here. We have to move.
No, he's trying to separate us again. I'll take care of these two, but you two need to get going.
Soldier, no! I am not losing another teammate!
Scout, I know you don't want to leave him behind, but we need to get to Breen before we're out of time.
Scout, he's right. Listen to him. You two get going. I'll hold them off. If I don't make it, just remember that we're all counting on you two.
All right, fine. Thanks, Soldier. I promise we'll end this.
Oh, and Scout, one more thing. Take this card with you.
Soldier, are you sure? I can't take this.
Go, Scout. I'm with you till the very end.
Dueling mode on. Engaging enemy.
Dueling mode on. Engaging enemy.
All right, then. Good luck, Soldier. I'll see you on the flip side.
A 2-on-1? Very well. Let's do this. Scout, Spy, don't let me down.
So all of that really goes on here?
Indeed, and that's why I couldn't let you run in all by yourself without any sense of direction in this place.
Sorry for snapping at you earlier, Spy.
Don't mention it. This will all be over in just a few minutes. Leave him to—
Spy, are you okay?
What was that? Never mind, I'm seeing things.
Are you confident you can do this, Spy? I mean, it seems pretty obvious you two have dueled before, but do you think you can beat him?
I won't just beat him. I'll embarrass him right in front of his benefactors.
Whoa, this place is pretty big! Take a look at the view from here! Man, I don't think I've ever been this high before in my entire life!
I'm glad you enjoy the view. It'll be the last thing you see after all.
Wallace.
At long last, we are finally face to face again, Stealth Thunder.
I have told you multiple times, that name means nothing to me anymore.
It does to me. It's so good to see you, old friend.
The pleasure is all yours.
I see one of your comrades is still with you. I take it the other two didn't make it. I'm not surprised. It was part of my plan after all.
You crazed madman! Release Pyro and Engie now!
Now, Boy Scout. No need to rush to things. Let us enjoy the moment. I haven't seen your stepfather here in a very long time. I'd love to reconnect
You
with him.
fucking son of a bitch!
Wallace, why can't you accept that the past is done for? That tournament happened a long time ago.
Indeed it did. But when I see an opportunity, I take it. And now I finally have the chance to correct things with you, Stealth Thunder. The title that humiliated me.
He beat you once, and he'll do it again.
Are you actually serious? You didn't even tell him?
Keep your mouth shut, Wallace!
Now, if he doesn't know yet, I think it's about time he finally knows the truth.
I've been asking that for a while. What exactly is going on?
Relax yourself, boy. I will tell you what he will not. It all started at the 8th Annual Fantasy World Cup, so long ago. In case you are unfamiliar with it, duelists from different dimensions enter the cup and compete in a large-scale tournament. Dimension teleportation became increasingly useful for bringing duelists all over the multiverse. I was the reigning champion for 5 running years. My skills were unmatched. Every opponent I ever faced could never defeat me. One by one, I would strike them down. Until one year, where a new challenger showed up. A new face that had the entire crowd cheering for him. That was Stealth Thunder. As you guessed by now, that was his duelist name. He defeated every single opponent that opposed him. Never in my life have I seen such dueling aggression and skill. I was impressed, but I knew I wasn't about to be upstaged by him.
Good game to you too, Dream. That was a close match.
Finalist, huh? I sure hope you can put on a good show for the crowd. They love it when my opponents try.
I'll be sure to give it my all, so don't disappoint me.
With that, he and I were the finalists in the tournament.
And let me guess, Spy won, of course!
That's what you would believe, wouldn't you? No. Your spy lost the duel.
Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. If you won, why exactly do you want revenge on him? Why bring him all the way out here?
Because unexpectedly, it wasn't the outcome of the duel that mattered that day. Throughout the entire duel, he toyed with me, destroyed all my monsters, countered all my tricks, and the audience was cheering for him. They laughed at every single move of mine. I could never get his life points close to 0. The audience, the people, my fans, they weren't on my side anymore. I only won the duel because I managed to get one lucky hit in with a very specific card of his. I thought that would be enough to win back my fans, but I was wrong. It wasn't satisfying. It wasn't rewarding. It was humiliating. After the tournament concluded, Stealth Thunder was offered contracts, interviews, cameos, commercials, all sorts of things that I wanted. I wanted to keep my fame and glory, and he humiliated me. When I asked if my contract with my benefactors at the time was still going strong, guess what they told me? They terminated it because of my performance. Not only did I lose all my fans and glory, but my sponsors also threw me out. I was no longer the best. Years later, the Combine invaded my Earth. Being the brilliant visionary I am, I managed to work out a deal with them and become administrator of Earth. Sometime after my dimension portal was complete, one of my scientists spotted dueling activity on the time stream grid in your dimension. When I investigated it, I found a card that I knew that only Stealth Thunder used. I knew it had to be him. This was my opportunity to approve of a temporary leave to travel to your dimension to find Stealth Thunder and destroy him in the ultimate rematch.
There's no way your advisors would let you play a card game over your world domination.
Oh, but there is. See, I told them that if I win, I'd offer this world to them as well. And since the Combine are out to conquer whatever worlds they can, they will love to hear it when they claim this version of Earth. But because I was short on my reinforcements they provided me, I needed more ground to cover. That's when my research led me to your Gray Man and his robotic inventions. I met up with Gray Man and made a deal with him where Gray Gravel would remain untouched by the Combine so long as he provided me with any robotic monstrosities he could provide. And lucky me, he had a few spare prototypes from his last scheme.
You mean to tell me that this whole thing is all my fault? Me pressuring Spy into dueling me that day started this whole thing?
I suppose if he dueled and played that card, then yes. And now that you're here, Stealth Thunder, I will make you pay dearly for crumbling all of my glory, humiliating me, and ripping me of the title I once claimed. And with this new deck I've created, I will make you understand true humiliation.
I'm not scared of that disgusting science deck.
Oh, it's not the same deck I've used before. You see, old friend, with access to the Combine's teleporter, I was able to travel to all sorts of dimensions, see all sorts of creatures, take them for myself, and turn them to cards. I traveled across many universes and found a species of creatures I am sure will make you fall. A species of creatures you've never seen before. A species of monsters that is sure to make you crumble.
Dear God, Wallace, you man!
Did you feel that? They're calling for you. Once I defeat you with these new monsters of mine and show the entire plane of existence that I am the true dueling champion, nothing will stop me in my conquest to rule over Earth and whatever galaxies are out there. The Combine have given me power, and with it, I will show you just how insignificant you are. I will broadcast this duel live across the many universes so they all can see their precious Stealth Thunder crumble to the ground. Then when I destroy you, I will finally reclaim my title you robbed from me so long ago.
You monster! You're selfish, crazy, and acting like a baby! You hurt my friends and turned them into slaves, and now you're gonna take over our planet? You've crossed the final line!
Even though Scout is utterly cringe and annoying, he's absolutely right. It's time for you to man up and accept your losses. You will not take this world.
I forgot that the Boy Scout is still here. But it seems you're challenging me to a tag duel? Very well. Not only do I get to crush Stealth Thunder, but I also get to crush his stepson who started this whole thing and has gotten on my last nerves. Allow me to lay down some ground rules for this duel. Since this is a 2-on-1 duel, you both still start with the normal 4,000 life points, but I will start with double that, 8,000. Finally, since I am a generous man, I will allow you to attack on your first turn, so long as I start the duel off. Any questions?
None here! Let's do this!
It's finally time to end this.
Prepare to face oblivion, for you have never seen an archetype like this.
Duel!
It's time you gentlemen understand the true concept of fear. Allow me to introduce you to some new friends of mine. Wanderer of the Lost Souls, emerge in attack mode.
Alright, Spy, so tell me, what are we up against here?
Scout, I've never seen this card before.
Didn't I tell you? My new deck is unlike anything you've ever seen. Stealth Thunder, you'll never forget this duel. When I control exactly one other level 4 or lower Lost Souls monster, this next monster's effect lets me special summon it. Dancer of the Lost Souls, emerge in attack mode. Soon enough, you'll understand the true power of this deck. But for now, I don't want to spoil the surprises, so I lay 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Alright, my turn! You're gonna wish you hadn't crossed our team. Before we started, you stated that you would let us attack on our first turns. So I summoned Dread Dragon in attack mode. That little ghost lady of yours doesn't look so tough. Dragon, attack her now! Dread Breath!
Scout, no, wait!
Naive and predictable. For that, you must be punished. Wanderer, show him your special ability. You see, when you target another monster on my field for an attack, Wanderer's effect allows me to increase the attack points of that monster by 1,000 until the end of the turn. So now, my Dancer's 800 attack points rise to 1,800, making it stronger than your dragon. Dancer! Counterattack! Tainted Blast!
God damn it! But at least it activates my Dread Dragon special ability. When it's destroyed, I can add a level 3 Dragon monster to my hand. I add Pitch Dark Dragon to my hand.
So you already have part 1 of your Dragon Knight. Good to know.
I lay 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Looks like it's my turn. Breen said that Wanderer can boost any other of his monsters, but he never said it could boost itself. I summon Cannon Soldier in attack mode.
You've triggered my trap card, Karma Cut. By discarding 1 card, I can banish 1 monster on your side of the field. Goodbye, Cannon Soldier.
Oh, merde.
Come now, old friend. Don't tell me you're going to charge right in and end this quickly. I want us to take our time. After all, I set this all up for you. I don't want to end it so soon.
Well, that makes one of us. I set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
It's my turn now. And now, Dancer of the Lost Souls. Attack! Target Scout directly! And now, Wanderer, attack Spy directly. Screaming Slash!
You've triggered my trap, Ordeal of the Traveler. Now, you must choose 1 card from my hand. Then you must guess if it is a trap, spell, or monster. If you guess it wrong, your Wanderer is sent back to your hand. I would choose carefully if I were you.
A gamble? Surely you jest. But very well, I choose the far left. I declare it is a spell card. And look at that. I was right. Your deck appears to be the same, Stealth Thunder. That'll make things much easier for me. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Taste my Wanderer's attack.
Not on my watch. Go Trap. Scrubbed Raid. This continuous trap lets me send 1 card from my field to the graveyard once per turn. And by doing so, I can end the battle phase. So I send Spy's Ordeal of the Traveler to the graveyard. And because I did, your battle phase is over, and Spy is safe.
I should have taken into account that because you're a tag team, you can use each other's cards, you impudent child. I'll be sure to tell my benefactors to make your modifications horrendously painful when I finish you off.
Scout, I appreciate the save, but why use it on me? Why didn't you use it on yourself?
You're the best between the 2 of us, so you gotta stay on your feet for as long as possible!
It doesn't matter. Merely delaying your defeat is nothing. After all, it gives us more time. I will end my turn with a face-down card.
It's my move. I draw. Those guys have pretty low attack points, but who knows what they could do? After all, that Wanderer can boost another monsters by 1,000. Maybe I should take him out first. I summon Alien Shock Trooper in attack mode. Shock Trooper's 1,900 attack points should be plenty to slice up those ghouls. Shock Trooper, attack that Wanderer! Sweeping slash shock attack!
Ready for a new trick? I play my trap. Lost Launcher.
Whoa! What the hell is that?
Lost Launcher is a continuous trap. When you declare an attack on a Lost Souls monster, Lost Launcher lets me send 1 Lost Souls monster from my deck to the graveyard in order to negate your attack. So I'll send another Lost Wanderer from my deck to my graveyard, and thus, Shock Trooper will return to its post.
Damn it! I end my turn?
My turn! I play my 2nd Cannon Soldier in attack mode!
Not so fast, old friend. I play my trap, Evocator's Woe. This card requires me to banish a monster from my field and every copy of it in my deck. Then, in exchange, I can banish any card from your field and every copy of that from your deck. Farewell, Dancer of the Lost Souls, and every copy from my deck. And now, say goodbye to every Cannon Soldier in your deck. Oh, and one more thing. When my Dancer on the field is sent to the graveyard or banished, you take damage equal to her defense points. 1,200. still unfazed. Good, now make your move.
Oh no, Spy! Breen just got rid of your icon monster! How are you gonna be able to deal heavy damage? Can you still duel?
Scout! Did you really think Cannon Soldier was the only monster in my deck? Please! He is one of the many powerful monsters in my deck. Up until now, I haven't even tried in all these duels. But now you've forced me into a corner, Wallace. Scout, you wanted to see my true deck in action? Now's your chance. Watch closely. First, I play my Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 2 cards. Next, I play my double summon magic card. With this, I am allowed to make a second normal summon this turn. Now then, meet one of my favorites. I summon Spiral Quick Fix in attack mode. When Quick Fix is summoned, I can add 1 Spiral Gear spell or trap from my deck to my hand. Now I activate the effect of Spiral Super Agent from my hand. Now you must draw a card, and if it's the type of card I declare, I can special summon it.
My, this seems familiar. Very well.
I declare it is a trap.
Alright, nice one, Spy!
With that, I special summon Spiral Super Agent. Since Spiral Super Agent was special summoned with the effect of a spiral card, his other special ability lets him destroy 1 spell or trap on the field. So say goodbye to that lost launcher. And now, Spiral Super Agent, attack that Wanderer! Revolver shot!
Ugh.
Holy crap, that was awesome, Spy! We got our first hit in!
That is only a taste of what my true deck can do, Scout!
Now, gentlemen, I wouldn't get so ahead of yourselves.
Huh? What's that? Wait, what? I just destroyed that monster!
Yeah, what the hell? Why is it back on the field?
I think it's finally about time I explain to you gentlemen the true power of this new archetype. All of my mighty Lost Souls monsters possess a common special ability. Whenever they are destroyed by battle or card effect, a lost token takes their place on the field, carrying the original attack, defense, name, type, and attribute of the original monster. As useful as they are, these tokens are destroyed during my next end phase.
So anytime we destroy one of those souls, they just come right back?
Scout, we must play cautiously. We've never faced an archetype like this in Duel Monsters before, and neither has any duelist in the universe. If we are going to beat them, we need to focus. I will end my turn with a face down.
It's my turn once again. I sacrifice my lost token left behind by the late Wanderer, Reaver of the Lost Souls. Come out. Now, because it was successfully summoned, my Reaver's effect activates.
Oh crap, what are those? Why are they on our field?
Reaver Special summons 2 lost critters to your side of the field when it's normal or special summoned. When they are destroyed, you take 600 points of damage for each one. And now, I have a perfect opportunity to end the cannon fodder first. Reaver, attack that lost critter on Scout's field. Lost Claw Crash.
I activate Scrubbed Raids effect again. I'll send Alien Shock Trooper to the graveyard to end the battle phase.
Sacrificing your own monsters to keep yourself safe. Are you that desperate to win, boy? This matter doesn't even concern you. No matter, now you're defenseless. I set 2 cards and end my turn.
Okay, action time! First I activate my spell card, Foolish Burial. This lets me send 1 monster from my deck to the graveyard. Next I'll play the continuous spell, Supply Squad. Now whenever one of my monsters is destroyed, I can draw 1 card from my deck to my hand. Finally, I'll summon Battle Footballer in defense mode, switch this nasty critter to defense mode, and end my turn.
My move! I summon my Spiral Gear Drone in defense mode. Now my drone's effect activates. I can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, then I can change the order of those 3 cards. Now, Spiral Drone, Shuffle Scan! Scout, come here.
What do we got, Spy?
Breen wasn't kidding. I've never seen any of these cards before. They're all part of this new type of cards he has.
Okay, how about we put them in this order?
Yes, I agree. That will do just fine. Time to make a move! Now, Spiral Agent, attack that Reaver!
Wait, Spy! Reaver may only be 100 attack points stronger, but he's still stronger nonetheless.
You think I'm a fool? I see right through that little maneuver of yours.
Do you now, Wallace? I play my face down. Spiral Gear, Utility Wire. Now, because I control Super Agent, I can send one card on your field back to the top of your deck.
So that's what you were planning. Well, it's such a shame it won't work. Counter Trap! Dark Illusion! When a Dark Attribute monster on my field is targeted with an effect, like that Utility Wire of yours, I can negate the activation and destroy it. I'm not done. Go other trap. Apex Predation. This trap card can only be activated if I control a monster that was normal summoned. My Reaver was summoned via Tribute Summon, so it counts as a normal summon. Now I can destroy all monsters on the field that were special summoned. Your Battle Footballer is safe, and so is your drone. But if I recall correctly, your Super Agent was indeed special summoned. Apex Predation destroys your Super Agent.
Damn it! I set one card and end my turn.
Returning to me. Wonderful. Because of Apex Predation, I cannot conduct a normal summon this turn, but I won't need a normal summon. First, I play my spell card, Lost Evocation. This spell card lets me tribute one Lost Souls monster from my field in order to special summon 2 lost tokens in his place. I tribute my Reaver to summon 2 tokens. Now I special summon Shade of the Lost Souls! When my field is empty of Lost Souls monsters, I can special summon Shade. If Shade is the only Lost Souls monster on my field, I can special summon one more Lost Souls monster from my hand. Come on out, Mana Beast of the Lost Souls. My Shade gains 200 attack points for every Shade on my field. Since I only control one, his attack points rise to 1700. Next, I activate the effect of my Mana Beast of the Lost Souls. By tributing one Lost token, I can add any card with Lost Souls in its name from my deck to my hand. Now, as much as I'd love to strike the weak down first, that Battle Footballer's defense is still higher than any of my monsters. So that leaves me with one option. Lost Mana Beast! Attack that Spiral Drone! Lost Mana Bomb!
I come prepared all the time, Wallace. I play Impenetrable Attack. This card chooses one monster on my field, and then that monster can't be destroyed until the end phase of this turn. I choose my Spiral Drone.
That's what I like to see. The good old Stealth Thunder always comes in clutch with a trick up his sleeve.
You know, for a guy who claims he hates my title, you sure seem to be praising me a lot.
Oh, of course I despise what you did, but I am a man who does not underestimate his opponent. Your skills were absolutely the best I've ever faced, and because of that, I know to expect only the best from you. I cannot destroy either of your defense mode monsters, so I lay 2 cards face down and end my turn.
My turn! I draw!
I play my trap. Call of the Haunted. This revives a monster from my graveyard back in attack mode. I'll choose a monster I sent away with Lost Launcher's effect. Arise, Priest of the Lost Souls. Now I activate its effect. When it's successfully summoned to my field, I can tribute one Lost token to revive a Lost Souls monster from my graveyard. Return, Wanderer!
Breen just doubled his forces before Scout even made his first move of the turn. Be careful, Scout!
No problem. Okay, time to turn this duel around. First I summon my Dark Blade in attack mode. Now get ready for this super awesome combo. Scout time! I activate my spell card, Polymerization. With this, I'll combine Pitch Dark Dragon in my hand with Dark Blade on the field. Get ready for an epic fusion summon.
I'm afraid you won't be fusion summoning anything. I activate my priest's second ability.
Dark Blade! What did you do to him?
Once per turn during either player's turn, my priest can target one monster on the field. That monster cannot leave the field under any circumstances, including being used for a fusion or synchro summon.
No! My fusion combo! God damn it!
Scout, did it not occur to you that maybe you shouldn't use your only normal summon on a monster that is going to leave the field anyway? If you had just activated Polly off the bat, he couldn't have used that priest's effect!
Right, sorry, my bad. Alright, fine, I'll just attack with Dark Blade. Target Wanderer, Dark Slash!
Don't forget, Lost Souls monsters leave a token on the field in their place.
It's my move. First, I play my field spell, Spiral Resort. Within this laboratory, my spiral monsters cannot be targeted with card effects, and once per turn, I can add one spiral card from my deck to my hand. I will activate this effect now. I will add Spiral Tough to my hand, and then summon him in attack mode. Spiral Tough is treated as Spiral Super Agent when on the field. Now I will activate his effect. I declare a type of card, then you draw one card. If it is the type I declare, I can destroy one card on the field.
The gambling trick again. Relying so much on luck today, are we? Go ahead and guess.
Monster!
Well, that is correct.
Perfect. I destroy your lost shade.
Don't forget, another destroyed Lost Soul means another token.
I'm well aware of that. Now, Spiral Tough, attack that priest! Tough Thug, beat down!
More small damage for me to take? Come on, Stealth Thunder. Do better.
You want better? I'll give you better! Take Spiral Drone's second ability. By tributing it, my Spiral Tough gains 500 attack points for each card you control. You currently control your 2 lost tokens, your priest, your mana beast, and your face down, for a total of 5 cards.
2,500 extra attack points! Awesome! With that, Spiral Tough's attack points rise to 3,900!
You wanted better? Here's better! Beat that priest down to a pulp!
My. I am so glad you haven't changed Stealth Thunder. This is getting fun. But because Priest was destroyed, I once again get a token.
Lucky for me, Spiral Tough gets to keep the attack points of the drone's boost. I set one card and end my turn.
Looks like I get to bite back a little harder. First, I play my continuous spell, Lost Converter. So long as this card stays up on the field, anytime a monster on your field is destroyed, I can special summon a lost token to my field. Next, I play my trap, Lost Banestone.
Spiral Tough!
My Banestone renders your Tough useless. It cannot attack or change its battle mode or use its effects, and in 2 turns, if it's still on the field, it's sent to the graveyard. But that's not Banestone's only effect. Once per turn, I can send one Lost Souls card from my hand back into my deck in order to draw a new card. If the card I draw is the same that I discarded, I can play it immediately. I'll send my spare Lost Wanderer from my hand back into my deck, and now I draw. A shame. The card I drew was not the same one I returned, and unfortunately, during the turn I activated Lost Banestone, I cannot activate the effects of other spells, traps, or monster effects for the remainder of the turn. So let's proceed to battle. Mana Beast, attack that Dark Blade.
Don't forget, old-timer, I used my Scrubbed Raids effect! This is gonna be tough, but I send Battle Footballer to the graveyard to end the battle phase.
There goes your defense wall. I hope it was worth it, boy. Because it's now my end phase, all of my tokens are destroyed. I end my turn.
My move! Alright, go time! First I play my Pot of Greed spell card! This lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. Next, I play my spell card Magical Stone Excavation. Now by discarding 2 cards, I can call back a spell card from my graveyard. Naturally, I'll choose the card you stopped last time. Polymerization! With this, I'll combine Darkblade with Pitch Dark Dragon in my hand to fusion summon my deck's highlight monster. Here comes my favorite card, Darkblade the Dragon Knight.
It's here at last. Let's see what you got, boy.
Now I'll equip my Dragon Knight with the Sword of Dragon Souls. With this, my Dragon Knight's attack points rise by 700, bringing him up to 2,800. Now then, Dragon Knight! Attack that Mana Beast! Dark Twister Strike!
Lost token! Emerge to protect me! Defense mode!
I lay 1 card face down and end my turn.
My move! I activate my Mystical Space Typhoon. This card destroys 1 spell or trap card on the field. I choose to destroy that lost Banestone. And now my Spiral Tough is free to attack once again. Now crush that lost token! I lay 1 card face down and end my turn.
Impressive. Most impressive indeed. I was really hoping for a one-on-one matchup with Thunder, but I am quite surprised to find this just as fun. Stealth Thunder, you have proven to still uphold that long-forgotten title of yours, which makes me happy. Every card, every move, every attack, every single thing you've done has been absolutely perfect, which will make crushing you even better. Remember when I said that this duel would be broadcasted all over the world? Well, I think it's time for the public to tune in. Striker 1, activate the broadcast. Greetings, citizens across the multiverse. My name is Wallace Breen, administrator of Earth B59. If you don't know who I am, I was your reigning World Fantasy Cup Duel Monsters Grand Champion for several years. You looked up to me, cheered for me, and were inspired by me. Until that one fateful year, where despite my victory, you turned away from me, replaced me, found a new one to call your precious hero. Remember Stealth Thunder? Well, here he is right now. Right now, we are having a duel to determine who is the best once and for all. And right here, in this very moment, I will crush him underfoot. Now then, enjoy the remainder of this duel.
Breen, what the hell is this? Why is this being broadcasted all over the world? No, the multiverse?
It's time for you to understand the true power of the Combine and what they're capable of. Behold the pinnacle of my deck. I activate the field spell card, Empire of the Lost Souls.
Holy crap! What's going on?
Chains everywhere! What the hell is this?
Damn it, I may be backed into a corner, but I am not giving up. Wait, what? What is this? What's going on?
Spy? I can't see!
Brace yourself, Scout!
I'm telling you, Heavy, he was very much the best actor for the role. No other actor could do it better than he could.
Mates, come have a look outside.
Oh, this is not good.
My fascinating. It appears to be coming from the same direction of Tokyo, where the others went. Do you think it could have something to do with that?
Oh!
Heavy, what's wrong?
Doc, I ain't feeling too good.
Where the hell? Where are we? Spy! Look!
Everyone! How the hell did they get here?
Spy! All of a sudden, I feel really weak!
Wallace! What the hell is this? What is that card you just played?
So long as Empire of the Lost Souls is on the field, all level 5 and higher non-Lost Souls monsters have their effects negated. Now, I'm no expert on the Egyptian customs and traditions, but I believe this is what they called a shadow game.